Hi, Paulina. Nice to meet you. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. I'm very good. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining me today. We are here because we'd like you to share your story of success because you doubled your account a couple of times. You are one of our funded trader. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay. Thank you. First of all, my name is Paulina Bernard. I'm a 30 years old mother. I can say I'm not a girl. Of one handsome boy. Yes. So I'm good with that. Professionally, I'm an IT personnel.
Mm-hmm. And how long have you been
Based
trading
on
for?
something I've been since 2018 on live account, but I was on trading since 2016 when I used to study doing demos, a lot of stuff. Then when I decided to enter on live accounts on 2018. Yeah.
On 2018. So it's quite some time now. And tell me something. When you started to trade on a live account, were you managing your personal funds or were you working with other firms or third parties? How were you managing that?
Okay. I was just managing my personal fund.
Your
I never did the prop firm, yeah,
before Audacity. And you have been
Yeah.
trading with us for quite some time now, correct? When is the first time that you joined our company?
If I'm not mistaken, I came around you guys, it was on 2020 for the first time, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
So it's quite some time. It's quite some time. And you said that you were practicing a little bit on demo account before you went onto the live account, managing your personal funds, and then you met us and you started trading on a professional funded account. Did you see any difference in your style of trading, passing from managing a personal live account and a funded trader account?
For real, I see the difference. Maybe I can clarify this. I know you guys from 2020, but I had the first account with you, then it went out. I didn't remember yet, but I thought it was just by that monthly fee thing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Then I went out, yes, but I came back again on 2021, I think, if I'm not mistaken again. Then the same scenario happened. I didn't hit any drawdown, but it was monthly cost. I came back strong on 2023 on June. It was on June. That is when I went consecutively. I didn't hit it back again.
Yeah, that's exactly. It was since last summer that you are trading on this account.
I was so very active here. Maybe I can clarify that it's not from 2020. It being consecutive to now, but no, I went there, then I stopped by. It was financial issues. Then I came back there, and I keep on coming back because Audacity has been my best problem. That's why I came back on Audacity every time. When I want to get back to trade with a huge account, I went back to Audacity.
Thank you
Yes.
very much. Much appreciated,
Thank you.
Paulina. Thank you. And why don't you tell us a little bit about your trading style? First of all, let me ask you some. You said that you have a full-time job, so you are working as a side business, correct?
Yes, first of all, I have this job and it's a government official job. So I'm working as an IT personnel and then I do trading. It is a full-time job because like I'm sitting here on my desk at my home or at my office trading all the time. At my job, I normally end almost every time having my phone beside me. And because I'm an IT personnel, so most of the time I'm having my laptop with.
Sure. So you can keep a
Yes,
track of your trades, of your position. Okay.
exactly. Yeah.
Would you say you are more a intraday trader or a swing trader?
Hey, me, I'm an intraday trader, not a stringer. I take my trades and I go back, then I will come back in.
Okay, that's fine. And would you like to share us something about your strategy?
Oh, yeah, I can. I'm just using a pure price action. My trading analysis, technically based on supply and demand zone. I'm using other tools like Fibonacci, retracement. I'm using trend lines. I use,
Hmm.
and just supply and demand zone.
That's good. So
Yeah,
mainly it's going to be market structure and price action for you on an
yeah,
intraday basis.
of course.
You are on the
Mm-hmm.
funded trader program. Is there
Yeah.
any specific currency pair that you like to trade, or you trade all of them regardless?
I only trade my very, very lovely pair. Only one. It's not just because that is the best, but I try to focus only on that so that I can good enough on that pair. So I do trade Japanese.
Pound yen, pound yen. That's good. That's good. That is a pair that moves a lot. So definitely, if you just focus on one pair, 100% you're going to
Mhm.
have all the opportunity in the market that you look for
You got
in an intraday.
yeah, yeah.
And has that changed, like your strategy over the year? You said that you've been basically trading between demo and then on live since 2016, which is, is
Mhm.
a lot of time. So has your strategy changed over the years?
No, it's not really changed, but I'm trying to put some spices on my strategy. I use that market structure and price action, but as you go with that strategy, you can see at some point when I focus on time zones, GJ is active. On that session, GJ is not that much active. So I know what session I have to chip in with the GJ,
I
with
see.
my favorite pair, yes. So for me, it's almost on New York session. On New York session, most of the time, that is when I chip in. I can see the trend can be
Mhm.
the market is an uptrend. So on Tokyo session, if I'm not mistaken, when market tend to do some pullbacks.
I see.
And I think it just can keep on going with that trend, the uptrend, or it can just do some consolidation or whatever. It depends on the zone where the market is.
Mhm.
But normally on New York session, it
I
tends
see.
to go back to the main trend. So that is the only spices I'm adding to my market structure and price actions. That is what I experienced on my trading, and it just gave me the positive outcome.
That's good. And
Mm.
tell me something. How long ago you achieved consistency? Because I'm sure it
Yeah,
didn't come straight away. Of course,
exactly.
you had to work for that.
Thank
How
you.
fast did you manage to reach consistency on
Okay.
accounts?
After I went out from 2021, I said I had an account with you guys and I went out. I had my just small account, which I funded myself. Then I was just trading, reducing my expectation. You know, when you are putting on orders, you're having this excitement and whatever, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. So on that small account, I used to discipline myself like, okay, fine, I'll just do some small trades, examine my risk management. So I found out I grow. Even if I get some losses, it's just a simple losses, which are very bearable, you know.
Of
So I was
course.
protecting my very capital and I was getting a positive outcome. As of now, I decided now to go back to the biggest account.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because small account was almost $1,000, not more than that.
I see.
Yeah, at once I held it fund $5,000. That is the only amount I funded by myself. So I wanted to get the biggest account. $15,000 was the biggest for me. So I
Mm-hmm.
decided to get back to Audacity. So long as I had this consistency, though,
That's good.
up to now.
And actually,
Yeah.
is better if you don't risk your personal funds. The idea of working with us, with a provider, with a funding provider in general, is exactly the
Mm,
fact that yes, you do pay a fee, but in return, in case anything happen, you know that markets are just sometime unpredictable. You will not be liable for the drawdown, so that ideally
exactly.
should give you
Mm,
a peace of mind in that sense as well.
exactly. And confidence. Yeah. You know, when you are trading, confidence is the number one thing. So having that problem for real, it's good. I have a friend, a
Hmm.
sister, a family.
She's trading with us as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, of course. Yeah, I was the one who introduced her.
Hmm.
Yeah, he came back. He came back twice, I think. with a 6K account.
That's good. That's
So
great.
the confidence is the only thing which we can hire with that Audacity, because you don't have your money, you don't have that pressure of losing the money. Maybe you get the loan from somewhere. Yeah. So there is no that such fear on Audacity.
That's
We are
great.
thankful for that, for real.
That's good. That's really good. Tell me something.
Thank you.
Since you have a long experience in the business,
Mm,
uh,
yeah.
if you have to give a piece of advice to someone that, for example, is just starting now into this
Mm.
business, what would that be? What would you tell them?
First and foremost, I'll just give them my experience. I used to have those small accounts.
Mhm.
And when you are passing by and look on other those platforms, they have a very tight and strong restriction on how to
Mhm.
get that funded account. But with Audacity, as my fellow trader, they say, hey, which and what that prop firm that can provide you the huge amount of money. I said, yeah, you man, you have to come through this Audacity company because you have all the options. If you want to challenge yourself, you want to to pass through all those options, they have ability challenge, which you can go, you can pass phase one, phase two, you can arrange yourself and see those who are not experienced for that matter. I think that is special for them, isn't it?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so they can pass through ability challenge, phase one and phase two, and then approved to run the live account. There are also some traders who have a good experience and didn't have the capital and achieve their dream, of course.
Definitely, definitely. Capital is very important, especially when
Yeah,
you're
capital.
starting on trading and you want to start a career in that. You definitely need to have access to capital in order to trade with confidence. And
Mm.
did you learn trading by yourself or you had a mentor along the way?
Hey, my journey was somehow a long journey because I came to know Forex trading through my friend.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah, my classmate from university
mm-hmm,
on 2016. The guy just elaborate and say, okay, there is this business 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I went to the YouTube and find out what is this business about. How can you just have your phone and your internet and you can just make money? It's like that. Because I really wish to be a biggest businesswoman, but I don't have these skills to manage. At
I
some
see.
point, you can get the biggest losses because you just hired someone who don't have your vision. You
Mm-hmm,
have the vision to make maybe $1 million, but you hire someone who don't have that vision. Or maybe you can do some safety bureaucracy where then you end up losing that business. So I said I want a business which I can own 100%, and I don't want to put the blame on anyone.
mm-hmm,
That is what I wanted. And when I came to Forex trading, I said, wow, this is the way to go. And this is the plan for me. So it was just a minute when I came from university, and that was very amateur. So I was like, okay, fine, I'm dedicating my time on this IT personnel job, but on my crucial time, I have to learn and don't know about this. So when I hear about other company, there was other company, not platform, of course. They just came and teach, and they are doing that. It
mm-hmm.
was like a networking thing, affiliated.
I
Even if you
see.
have this, yeah, yani you can enter someone and that you can get money, just that. But they are not much that's into education.
I see.
So I learned a lot at some point. There are a lot of companies which came to East Africa here in Tanzania. So mostly I can say I started on myself at 60%. Yeah,
Mm-hmm,
60% I did it on my own, but 40%, yes, I grabbed the materials from other mentor. And at some point on 2020, there is a guy here at our country who was by then a guru on Forex.
mm-hmm.
So he handled those sessions, and even he has a program for women's, only women's. So we went there and we get that some materials and his strategy, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But when you apply, sometimes you think of this is for me or not for me. Yeah, I found out another guy. I had a group with the American guys, so it's kind of you find out like
You found a
it
community
have to be
basically.
Yeah, community. Yeah, I find out like okay, I know everything I want to know.
Mm-hmm.
It's just for me to apply it. So
That's
I
good.
came out to practice, yeah, practice, solidify my points and my strategy, adding some spices as I elaborated to you earlier. So then fine. That
No,
is how it went.
that's
Yeah.
very good. That's a very good story, actually. Thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
sharing that with us. I'm sure that listening all the path you have gone through is going definitely
Thank you.
to help some of the new traders, of the new joiner of the
Yes.
industry. Paulina, once
Thank you.
again, I
Yes.
want to congratulate for your target, and I
Yeah,
wish
thank
you the best
you.
of luck on your trading career with us. And yeah,
Thank you.
once again, thank you, and we can
Mhm.
talk again soon. Thank you very much. Bye, Paulina.
Thank you. Thank you.